What's going on, guys? It's Lucas here, back again with episode 2 of the Road to Sub 15. It is Tuesday, July 7th. Ended up taking an off day yesterday. Today, we're back on track to get a 40-mile week starting now. I just got back from a really long day of traveling. Went out to Carmel, California, on the Central Coast. It was a beautiful day, but got to get the miles in, got to stay consistent. It's the number one key to improvement in running is consistency. It's not motivation. It's not being flashy. It's about getting the consistent week in and week out training that's at a decent effort level on the hard days and then easy effort level on the easy days so you're recovered. And then a few very difficult testing sessions and races to get that, make sure those gains are getting dialed in and you know your body knows what it feels like to hurt. But those are only workouts you do once in a while. So today it's just going to be an easy run today because of the long travel day I've had, and going to start doing workouts again this week. It is Wednesday, July 8th, and I just got back from a long day of work, getting the run in, but it's going to be in the dark, so I won't be able to bring you guys along. Post the Strava, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, do the workout tomorrow in the morning while I'm coaching the practice. The Doherty Valley track team and cross-country team practice should be fun. They're doing a threshold interval sesh with some 45-15s at the end, and I'm going to help pace them for part of it. So it'll be a nice, easy workout for me to hop into.
He would do like a 5-mile easy run, but he would only run 6 flat. So he would finish in 30 minutes. And people were like, "Dog, slow down." And he said, "Your stride becomes compromised if you stop running below like 6:30 pace." Amen.
All right, just wrapped up the run with David and Sid, two old friends that I ran with in high school, and they're in town for just a few days. And it was really fun catching up with them. I got some footage of the run, but now we're jetting over to Rancho Park to coach the workout for the high schoolers. And these are the high schoolers that are getting real fit. They just ran 18:20s for the 5K, which for one of them it was a massive improvement. The other one is his first 5K ever, and he ran just under 18:30. And they're both super bought in, super happy with my training, luckily. And their cross-country season is going to be amazing, I could already tell. They might even be contributors for our top varsity scorers. Might need to pick up the slack for the people who are not training so well this off-season. But cross-country season, it's about a month away, and I'm getting really excited for it, for how the Doherty Valley High School team is going to do. And I'll keep you posted on that as the vlogs go on. All right, just wrapped up my first workout really since injury. It was a very low difficulty, low stakes workout. I was pretty much just pacing two of the guys I'm coaching, two of the kids, to run 6 by 5 minutes at about 6:40, 6:45 down to 6:30 pace by the last rep. And I felt really dang comfortable. No leg pain, no knee pain. And it was on the dirt track the whole time. Then afterwards, my workout was over after that, and then they had 10 by 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. They were starting at around 6:20 pace and worked down to 5:30 pace, so about all the way down to 3K effort. And yeah, they just nailed the workout. And they're getting really, really in good shape. They want to go faster, but I put the brakes on by pacing them, saying you're not allowed to go faster than me, because we just got to keep that lactate at a controlled level, below the threshold, which for most people is 4 millimoles per liter. But I like keeping it even lower, around, below 3.5 millimoles per liter. And yeah, once my lactate meter comes in the mail, I'm gonna do a actual lactate test to find out what pace I could actually pull off for this type of interval workout. Today I was holding back a lot, but I don't really know what my lactate readings were. I was just going based off effort. I was easily able to have conversation with them at that pace, which was great. And my watch data, which you got to take with a grain of salt, combined with my heart rate monitor, said I gained significant fitness. So it says I'm back to like the fitness I was before injury, which is kind of crazy, even though I haven't been doing workouts. This is the first one, but again, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. Still super far away from gotta break 16 first. My watch says I'm at 16:19 fitness. But yeah, the goal is for my 5K debut coming up, when I just feel confident after about a month of training. I'll find a 5K race and hopefully go well under 16. It is 9:23 p.m. on Friday, July 10th. And again, I'm not able to bring you guys along for this run because it's dark and had a long day of work. But we're getting the run in with Shen Baduch here. He's doing 10 miles. I'm just going to do 5. Yes, sir. Nice and easy. And then I'm going to be doing hill reps tomorrow. I'll bring you along for that one. All right, it is 7/11, July 11th, and it is a Saturday, which means my Doherty Valley cross-country team has hill repeats. 200-meter hill repeats, 2 sets of 8, and then we're going to do hill sprints after. I'm going to try and join in on this workout. I think my legs are ready for it, and it'll be a lower risk workout. I'm going to start at 5K effort and work down to mile effort to get on the top end of that VO2 max range. Make sure it stays aerobic, and it's okay if it creeps into being anaerobic at the end. So yeah, I'll take you guys along on the workout. All right, ready and go. Alright, just wrapped up my first hill rep workout in over a month. I think since May, and right now it's July 11th. It did feel good to run fast, but my legs just weren't used to it. And I made, I think, the wise decision to only do one set of 8x200 hills. And started out at 45 seconds on that first rep, and then cut down to 39. So I do think I lost some speed and explosiveness. So that 39 felt like pretty unnatural and lethargic. But yeah, got to get back into doing the speed work, and I think it will come back quickly. So I'm gonna do some hill sprints next week for sure, and then repeat this workout but with a little more volume next Saturday. It is Sunday, July 12th. Still on the road to sub 15. Recovering from that hill rep workout I did yesterday. It was 8x200 hills. My hammies are sore. Glad I cut the workout to just do one set, because my legs are thanking me now. So they're a little bit sore, and I got the stimulus in, but still able to run today. Running this with Shen Baduch. We just got a haircut, looking sharp.
The rest gonna be called the Edgar cut, but
It'll grow in. Yeah. Just has to style it, otherwise, if it's a bowl cut, it looks like Edgar. Yep. Got ourselves a white blonde Edgar here, folks. All right, we're on one of my favorite trails, Rocky Road. It's in the neighborhood behind my house, and it's amazing because it's a little hilly, so you get a tiny bit of a view at the top of the hill, which I showed you guys last week, and another view's coming up here, and it's almost all dirt, so good for recovery runs. Only problem is there's not much shade, but we're doing this in the morning before the peak heat, so it's not so bad. Here's one of the views I was talking about. Granted, it is a view of just a neighborhood on a hill, but it's still cool. You get the hillsides and get a view of the high school down there. I don't know if you guys hear that, but there's a bunch of coyotes going crazy. Because we're running by. Howling like crazy.
it's like babies.
That one sounded like an evil laugh. Still can't see any of them, but they're down there.